one of the most important things when you're starting a business or doing anything online or whatever is having a coach and a mentor. So I am here today with my coach and mentor, Ashley Crooks, who is a 7-figure business owner, and she is just absolutely amazing. So Ashley, why don't you just kind of tell us your story and how you get started?
Totally. Before I got started, I was working a corporate job, and it was kind of the same thing every day in and day out, waking up with this pit in my stomach, knowing that I was meant for more, but not really knowing what that was going to be. And I would drive my hour-long commute feeling absolutely miserable, and knowing that I needed a change. It was like every time that I wanted a promotion, or I wanted to not be capped on my income, or just really be able to feel like I was fulfilled and living up to my potential, I was always blocked with something. It was like, oh, nope, you don't have enough experience. You can't do this because of X, Y, Z, or whatever it was. And so that dream of corporate America, it just didn't really fit for me. And so at my last job, actually, I had an unlimited vacation policy. And my parents booked a trip. It was their 30th anniversary, and it was to South Africa. So this once-in-a-lifetime experience. And I asked my boss if I could go, and he waited until 2 days before the trip. Yeah.
That was not okay.
And he told me that if I went on that trip, that I would be fired. And I could not believe it. We had an unlimited vacation policy, so I didn't understand how that was possible. But at that moment, I had a choice to make, and basically I knew that I could not stay at that job because they didn't value me. They were willing to let me go just like that after everything I'd done for them. So I decided to leave corporate America for good, go on that vacation, and figure it all out after. And that's what led me to getting started online. And since getting started, it's been such a whirlwind, and it's been absolutely amazing. I've been able to never have to go back to corporate America. I've been able to retire my fiance from his job as well, and for the last 4 years, we've been traveling all over the world. We literally have been in over 40 countries together. We're always traveling, and we've been able to build a really successful business around that as well. And it's just been so special, and yeah, that's on me.
That is so amazing. I just remember reading your story for the first time, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like this girl just like, nope, family over job, quit it, and just like figured it out. I was like, that is so amazing, and that's totally something I would do, but it never got that far. Kind of, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, so that's so awesome. So like you've worked with a ton of people so far, just coaching and mentoring. What do you think is like the biggest reason that people like maybe quit their business or they fail or whatever?
Totally, great questions.
Yeah.
So I think that the biggest reason is that people don't understand that it's a complete life change. Like we're used to going like to corporate America, as I was saying, and it's that same thing day in and day out, and we just think we can't be happy, we have to rely on someone else for our finances, someone else for our time, all these things. And the second that people start their own business, they expect this instant gratification. All of a sudden, like that they're going to have these huge results when they've never even done a business before, when they don't know how to necessarily, it's a big transition, right, from corporate, and you're learning a whole new skill set. And so it's really important to understand that this is an entire life change, and to give it that time, because think about it, even if it takes you a little while to create that life that you want, what else are you going to be doing? You would literally be at your job, just sitting at your desk, being miserable, or at least I was. And so, it's really asking yourself, I know for me, it was, well, what is that time, financial, and location freedom worth to you? And for me, it was absolutely worth everything. And it's absolutely amazing having that and really being in this place because I gave it that shot. So I would say really the biggest kind of reason I see people fail is because it's looking at that bigger picture, looking at what is really possible, and people just try to look at like what's right in front of them. Whereas if you believe in yourself and you put in that time and you show up for yourself, I mean, literally think about where you could be in a year or however long.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I know one of the things we talk about is like you go to college, for 4 years, sometimes more, and like you pay all this money, and it takes you that long to learn a degree, and then you have to like get trained in something, and that takes you another couple of years at your job before you're like really good at it. So like you think about how long it takes you in corporate. If you're gonna like kind of compare that to starting your business, it's gonna take you time to learn it and to get good at it. So you can't just like quit when it gets hard. You have to keep going and keep pushing. So
Exactly,
Yeah.
and really commit to yourself.
Yeah, that is so awesome. So what would you say is like, I don't know, maybe like a key to success or something like that? Besides just keep going, but like, what else?
Totally. So I was going to say consistency and really showing up, but I will say, but I feel like that is a little similar to keep going, so I'll switch that. But I would say really key to success is really that belief in yourself, is really, knowing that you can make it happen. And so many people I've seen, just don't have that belief for whatever reason. I think that's how we're conditioned in society. And so really understanding that you can do absolutely anything that you put your mind to. And if you're watching this video, then you're led here for a reason. And having that belief and knowing that you're meant for more. And again, just like I was saying, I knew that I was meant for more. And so allowing that to really guide you throughout everything, that belief of, and getting really clear on what it is that you want, and having that as your North Star no matter what. Because why not, right? Why not make it happen? And because what's the alternative? And really holding that belief consistently makes all the difference.
Yes, 100%. That is so amazing. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta focus on where you're going, because we only have one life, right? So it's like, are you okay living the life you have right now for the rest of it? Are you okay working till you're 65? Like, if not, like, you gotta go for it. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to everyone in your life to go for it. So anyways, well, thank you so much, Ashley. All right, bye.